Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good afternoon to you. This is Friday afternoon. And speaking of channels that I don't know how the heck I haven't found before, yet again I followed the video response rabbit trail to somebody else I had missed subscribing to before now. So this is a video response for Curmudgeon Piper's 0.5K GAW. Congratulations on 500 subscribers, my brother, my bearded brother. And he brings up a serious issue that faces us as Americans today, and one that I think should definitely be addressed. It's the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about in these troubled times. That is wicked friggin' hot. Perhaps that is why steam is rising from it. It burns. Good though. Having a little berry tea. I'm not feeling particularly well today. My wife's been fighting the crud off for over a week, and she got tired of it and decided to give it to me. So I have not fully succumbed yet, but I wanted to get my VR out to you and do a little bit of multi-purpose. Got a new to me treasure in from Smoking Pipes. I got one of their estates in. Is it a 320? It's close. It's a 321. Dolomiti. I can't talk today. I think I burned my tongue. Can we talk about that beautiful, beautiful lucite? But I digress. 321 is kind of the slightly shrunken version of the 320, and I thought it was apt that I smoke it because I'm feeling a bit puny. Dad jokes, we got them. And it is Friday, and it is a Savinelli. And it is a lucite stem, technically. So I think I'm meeting all criteria necessary for everyone to be happy on YouTube with me. Anyhow, without a further ado, and before I forget, because I am apt to forget things, let me just go ahead and take care of some business. Elbow shot, double elbow shot. There you go, brother. I hope that makes your elbows a little less lonely. Greetings from Northwest Alabama. Anyway, my wife and I'm afraid we are a house probably divided on the subject. But that's okay, she's an Auburn fan. Roll Tide. So this is nothing new to the dilemma in which I find myself here at the homestead. Anywho, the issue at hand is, are tacos overrated? I gotta side with my bearded brother, Mr. Curmudgeon Piper, on this one. Yes, and I also will agree with my other piping brother, whose video response I watched, in that I think we can and should, in fact, blame hipsters, when at all possible, for every cultural problem in America today, and I think we can hang this one on them too. Why not? I mean, they're wearing girl jeans. What are they going to do? Big us up? Don't get your bun in a bunch, honey. Oh, don't drop your man purse. Oh, don't split your girl jeans. I'm sorry. That was too real, wasn't it? Anyway. Hey, some of my best friends are hipsters. True to a point. But, you know, every generation has to have some things that you can make fun of them for later in life, and this one certainly does. That's okay. We have the photographic evidence. Time will tell. Anyway, I'm going to share with you a taco story of travesty and injustice. I hope Mr. 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio is paying attention to this tale of woe and disdain and disappointment. Utter disappointment, sir. So, I like tacos well enough. I'm a fat guy. Ain't a whole lot of food Bubba don't like. I mean, let's face it. Do I look like I don't like some given kind of food? I mean, maybe broccoli or something like that. I'll eat it with some real food. I prefer to have most of my produce filtered through meat first. A shortcoming that the taco does not fully overcome. It somehow manages to sneak in some nutritional value. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Cannot approve of such things. My bowels wouldn't know what to do if they had too much roughage. And that's just too close to eating a salad. Too close to eating a salad. Might have to buy a man purse. Anyway. Of course, I actually do like tacos. But, generally speaking, I will say that they are, in fact, vastly overrated. And here's my tale of woe and discontent. My entire life, I've heard people, especially in the little foodie circles, and my wife is a heck of a baker. She's kind of a foodie, and I like to think that I have a fairly discerning palate because I have been exposed to a lot of foods as a fat guy. Got my merit badge in food. Anyway, my whole life, I have heard the magical beauty and nuance that is to be found in the fish taco. I've heard this talked up and talked up. There have been people that said they have them for breakfast and it's the best thing since sliced bread. I don't know what kind of bread these folks have been eating. Probably whole grain, multi-grain, cardboard, non-GMO, free-range, fair trade, gluten-free cardboard is my guess. So I was at a place that was known to have, and I was told, oh, they have great fish tacos here. Now, I don't like to order too far outside of my norm, but I decided today is my day. Today is the day I'm going to experience the fish taco. The fish taco tastes like you almost got a taco, but then somebody put some damn fish on it. There is nothing magical about it. Oh, you got to put the lime and squeeze. Yeah, I did all that. And I'm not even going to open up the can of worms that is cilantro, or as I like to put it, that devil soapweed. We won't even go there. I don't think we have that kind of time to invest, subjectively. So, well, you could make the argument that it is American and that it is probably come to us from a Mesoamerican soul food type tradition of, and that is part of North America. So, they were here before we were. You could say from the ashes of the Incan Empire comes the taco. Yay. And I would not dispute that. I like soft tacos better myself. I don't want to eat something. I don't need help getting food on my shirt. I can do that all by myself. If I wanted food to help me do that, I would eat a regular shelled taco is what I would do. And some are more crunchy and fall apart more than others. I hear you. But in my opinion, the soft taco is the superior taco. And if I'm going to do that, I would rather get a steak and bean. My wife gets me this burrito that is nearly the size of my head by the time you get this thing. I mean, it is a substantial amount of steak in there. And beans and all kinds of good stuff like that. They might sneak some produce in on you, but you're getting enough beef that it evens out. Won't scare your arteries, You don't want to go unplugging anything that's been plugged this long. You want to maintain the norm. Anywho. That I would go that way over tacos 99% of the time if it's an option. And like I said, we're not even getting into cilantro. But I think like many things, like vinyl for instance, to pick on our hipster brethren, We could not wait to get rid of vinyl. It scratches easy, it gurgles and hiccups and burps, bloop, 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 skips. Vinyl was like the worst thing that ever happened to music. You had to specifically remaster your master for vinyl because it had such a limited bandwidth, and it would over accentuate certain ranges that it was better at capturing than others. Um, as any type of musician, I think oh, it's organic. Well, yeah, if organic means it sounds like butt, then vinyl is organic. And if tacos are the cutting edge of culinary excellence, then I guess vinyl is the best sounding musical medium that ever was. Man buns are really chic, and man purses are the crap. So I don't know. But that's my opinion, and I kind of like the way Curmudgeon Piper puts it. As we all know, if you disagree with me, you're wrong, but that's okay. It's a free country. You can be wrong if you want to. Oh, me. I come not to bury the taco, but to acknowledge and admit that it is in fact overrated, sir. And if that is un-American, then so is apple pie. I laughed my butt off watching 2 a.m. Pipe on the patios. It was hilarious. It was, though. It was funny, man. He stayed in character through the whole thing, too. It was great. I dug it. So anyway, that's my crazy addition to the conversation. I hope that I have carried the conversation forward, my brethren. This haunted bookshop's going pretty well. I haven't had it a whole lot lately. Of course, we all know we've gotten into the haunted bookshop lately. I think all of us have dug it out. But I've been smoking more vapors and Perique lately, and that's made me appreciate it from a new angle. I guess because of the Perique that's in it. So I guess I've fallen in love with it all over again. And this was a very lightly smoked estate pipe from Smoking Pipes, if I mentioned that. Got a pretty good price on it. And it was certainly neat as a pen, not a tooth mark or a scratch or anything on it. The bowl coating was intact. I mean, whoever had it didn't smoke it much. It had just a hair of a ghost of something aromatic, dare I speak its name, coming from it. But I smoked some Vulcan Supreme and some Gaslight and a flake or two through it. And believe it or not, of all of that, 2 bowls of Haunted Bookshop has put the nails in the coffin on that little bit of ghost that was in there. I mean, if you ever need to get rid of a ghost, smoke you some Haunted Bookshop, my brothers and sisters. I didn't forget about you, ladies. Anyway, this is running pretty long for a video response. My apologies, sir. I got too caught up in the emotional debate, the conversation. But I'm glad I found your channel, brother. I don't know how I missed you. I've heard your name mentioned in so many videos that I thought surely I had already subbed you. But I had not, in fact. Somehow I missed you. You fell through the cracks. But we got you now, brother. We got you now. So I see you had already subbed me back. So welcome to the craziness that is me. My wife would tell you that's a pretty good way to put it. And I look forward to spending some more time on your channel. So I didn't just join you for the giveaway. I'm embarrassed I hadn't already subbed you. I've found a few like that here lately. So, without further ado, before this gets to an entire 15 minutes, let me just wish everyone a great weekend. Have a blessed day, a blessed weekend. Be careful out there if you're where the snow is falling. This is Alabama, so it's falling, but it's already gone. I'm sure it's landed long enough for them to sell all the bread, milk, and eggs in Walmart. the great blizzard of 2020, it was nearly an eighth of an inch for a second. Peace out, guys. Have a great weekend. The U.S. Piper out.